because we're talking about wealth a little bit right now when we're talking about success, is if you're young listening to this, when I mean young, like let's say you're under 40, just I'll make young relative because I'm 43, is the wealth that you have, you disrespect so hard, which is wealth of opportunity, wealth of energy, a little bit of wealth in time, wealth in physique, wealth in testosterone, wealth in all these other things that you have in abundance, and you don't respect it because all your peers seem to have the same thing.
Yeah.
But when you are a coach, and I tell this to my coach all the time, and you see the people that pull up that you help, their cars are like awesome and way nicer than yours. And they have all this stuff that you perceive to be this great, but do you know who they want to be when they pull in here? You. And it's like a wake up moment. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, so it's like this where you put success is like on these different scales. And I heard one place that's it's an analogy. Gosh, I lost who said this, but it was brilliant. Oh, Naval Ravikant. Have you heard him? He's brilliant. The almanac that some guy made of all of his tweet storms is must read. You should check out the almanac of Naval Ravikant. Amazon will have it. But it said like here's the success map that he put out. I think that's how he put it, is like when you're young, you have time and you have health, but you don't have money and you're miserable. When you're in the middle of your career, you have money and you have health, but you don't have any time, so you're miserable. When you're old, you have time and you have money, but you don't have health, so you're miserable. He's like, so the goal is what? Have them all at the same time.
Exactly.
And it's like, great. So like I use that as a quick hit. I'm like, all right, do I have a day planned before I get out of my day? And I drink all the Kool-Aid I sell.
Yeah.
So like I don't want to do when I'm talking to clients or everything, I'm never pitching something that I haven't tried, a client's had success with, or I do myself in there. So because like I think that's just fugazi. If you haven't at least tested it, don't be talking about it. So I look at my day and I'm like, is this day, am I being honest? Which means, are any meetings cascaded that I've accepted on my whole calendar? If they are, before the day starts, I have to fix that. Why? Because I'm telling one of those people a lie, and they're preparing, and they're going to go and that'd be a lie. So I got to fix that. Yeah. Is there enough space between meetings in my day that I can be a human being that has to go to the bathroom, that has to at some point eat food? That like, great, I have to adjust. I might have to adjust that. If I've done this well, the day's preset. It's already been done. But I look at that and I get the day set out, and then I evaluate it. What am I putting on stake today with my time, my health, and my money? Have I made deliberate choices today about those things? Yes or no? And then go live your stinking day. Take off your CEO hat of your own life and put on the worker bee hat, and then shut up and work hard because you're working for you now. Instead of first thing when you wake up, I got a text from the boss, or I got a text from the. I'm like, hey, you know why you knew that those existed? You picked up your damn phone and you looked at them. So it's like there's all these ways that you can corral and get to that moment to think about it. But, well, it's easy to just be busy as hell all day long and wonder, where'd my week go?
Ain't that the truth?
You know, instead of like getting up and going to the 5:30 class. Do you have 5:30?
We got a 5:50.
5:50.
Yeah,
You're hardcore.
And we're not quite that hardcore. There's a gym down the street that has a 4:45.
4:45? That's savage.
We didn't do it because of health and sustainability reasons.
Oh my gosh! I mean, just keeping a coach engaged enough to keep showing up.
Or like 4:45. It's we have dudes that'll do it, and I coach those classes. But yeah, to me it was like, okay, for our coaches' sake, and really for our athletes too, that are self-destructive, right? 4:45 is not a sustainable time. Yeah,
I'm glad you feel that way.
Yeah.
Jocko wouldn't agree with you.
Jocko would disagree with me, and that's okay.